Welcome to the You Heard podcast, your go-to for Miami Hurricanes football. Ben, Joe, Hope, and CB break down recruiting, hot topics, and game day action.
All right, we'll talk about it at the end. No, let's talk about this right now because he completely flipped it on me now.
I hate him for knowing this, bro. This man knew the brand, dog.
Okay, I don't appreciate that. I'm saying, like,
what are we talking about, son?
Get into it, talk. I felt
Keeping it a buck. Let me close these curtains real quick.
You heard. Yo, what are you doing, fam?
Relax, son.
What are you doing, yo?
Appreciate you.
Yeah, your mic is not the right one again, brother. Let's just get
Don't
that
matter.
cloud.
It don't matter.
It does, though. It does. You know it, man. Yeah.
Nope, it don't.
We in the building.
Son.
It does. We in the building.
Plugged in.
What you
Somebody
doing,
be
man?
messing with my stuff, man.
There you go.
I'm
You
not
good
here.
now.
People be messing with my stuff, man.
It's rough out here, man.
Telling you.
It's rough out here. What's the deal? I think you good.
Yeah, man. What's going on?
Chilling, last OV weekend. How was your Father's Day first off? It's not like we didn't talk, but for the people. How was your Father's Day?
Woo. It was cool, man. Relaxing. You know how that go. No, you don't, but
No.
there's
I
no
don't.
relax, yeah.
No.
Yeah, man. Relaxing, homework. Homework and chilling with the kids and the family.
Well, I was listening to the Button Pod. A couple of them saying like, "Yo, I just want to be left alone on Father's Day. I don't want nothing to do. Just let me do my thing. You go,
Yeah.
just move to the crib."
That's hard, man. That's hard. Now I'm cool. I actually enjoy my family. So you know what I mean?
That's important.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man.
I enjoy coming home every day, man, and seeing my people. So,
Facts.
yeah.
It ain't the same, man. As you can see, I'm outside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So working. Last OV weekend, man, because I think it seems like Monday dead period starts. Right? So all of the last week of June and all of July, and there's all dead period, no contact. I'm assuming that just means with the players, not so much, you could talk to their people. You just can't have direct contact with players, so negotiations about to get crazy. Yeah, man, just what are your thoughts from this past weekend, from the vibes, what you thinking, what you feeling?
First and foremost, I don't see nobody in the comments, man. Is this a joke? Am I looking at something different? Or
No, you're right. I don't know what's going on there.
The comments on?
Yeah. The comments are on.
Show comments
Can't
on this
post them.
page. No.
Yeah, no, everything's, I don't know what's going on.
I'm missing. We missing people. You know what I mean?
There's Juan Manuel that's
not
supposed to be in
feeling
the
this right
building.
now, man. We might need to start over because I'm not feeling.
There we go.
Okay.
Hey, look who decided to show up.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, he's here.
How
He's
are you?
here.
Thanks for coming
Hi,
in.
how are you, sir?
You know what I mean? I know our regulars is not here, man. I don't. What's the weather like in Florida? Is it raining? Is there a hurricane?
It's hot outside. It's hot outside. Let me make sure we're good because I noticed that too.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure we're good. This is bad podcasting, but it's live and it's real. It's real,
man. I need my comments.
No, we live. We live. I see it. I'm looking on YouTube. Folks says ungodly heat. That's also accurate. Yeah, no, we good. We clouded. We got ads and everything on our live stream.
Okay.
We'll
Go Daddy. What up, fellas? Happy belated fall. Thank you, man. It's too hot, motherfucker. Hot. Okay, so it's like that down there.
Yeah, stupid.
So I know it is when up here it's crazy. Like
Yeah.
It's hot up here. It's gonna get up to like 95. So I know up here when it's hot, down there it's bananas.
Stupid. Fam, I didn't have AC in my work truck for like 2 weeks. I wanted to quit, dog. I ain't even gonna hold you driving in there. You just sitting in the heat like a slow roast oven. It was terrible, yo.
Yeah. Absolutely.
There you go. They sliding in. There's Michael. They popping in.
Michael, what's going on, man?
They might be celebrating. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Florida Panthers, man. Back-to-back Stanley Cups. They might be outside celebrating, man. But we good money over here. They'll catch it on the rewatch.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, last OV weekend. I didn't pull up a list for some reason. Would you happen to have a list?
Yes, I have one pulled up. All right, so we have defensive linemen's Jaquez Wilkes, Nolan Wilson, Asharri Charles, and JJ Finch. For the linebackers, safeties, we have I want to say Duyon, Forkpa, Devonte Anderson. On the offensive side, we got our commit Javian Mallory coming. That just spent the weekend in Alabama. Vance Spafford and Jasen Lopez. With our second commit, Ben Congdon. Congdon, yeah.
Big boy Ben.
Yeah. Shout out to the Benz. Benny gang in the building. You know what I'm saying? Benny gang,
man. Yeah, that's wild, man. I'm curious to see how the Lopez and Spafford recruitment is handled. You know, how they're pitching that, you know, because I really think, you know, we look at slots, right? We got Mally, the young guy. I feel like we have a lot of people who can play in that slot.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they're pitching, you know, somebody can play on the outside, because I think I think both of them can play on the outside as well. I think J Rock can play on the outside too. You know, so yeah, man. Hopefully we're pitching that they can play together and just come in and just get busy. It don't really matter. Asharri Charles was one to go ahead.
No, so just staying on that Spafford and Lopez topic, do you think they put them in the same weekend? Obviously, schedules are what they are, visits are what they are, but like to put Spafford, your top two slot targets, right? To put them on the same weekend, do you think they did that because they want to see them side by side? I'm just strictly looking at it as like the people in the building's perspective, like what you thinking, like what we think why that is. Like, wouldn't you want to bring them on opposite weekends, or are you bringing them on the same weekend to like begin that green tree mentality, right? Where like this is who you or might have to beat out.
Yeah, I think it's all calculated some way. I just don't know how. You know, I don't think bringing them in the same weekend so they could size up each other is what's up. I think if anything, you're bringing them in to pitch that I want to play together. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I don't know. It's interesting, and it could be just that's where they aligned, right? That's where the visits align. They can both make it that weekend. Could be that.
Yeah. It could be that. Because Spafford's, I think, from Cali, right? Spafford, so that's
from Cali.
That's a
Georgia commit.
Yeah. Georgia commit might be trying to do something there, but yeah, man.
And apparently he's not. I think they're trying to convince him not to take this visit. You know,
Georgia.
Yeah. Yep. So
yeah, they scared.
We'll see what's up. We'll see what's up with that. If he's on the visit, I think that's a good thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I am interested to see what the Mallory situation is. Right, because we just had Jay Lamar visit this past weekend. A big time, smack the shit out my mic. A big time running back target. Yeah, there we go. That's better. A big time running back target, and see what are you doing?
Woo!
happening right now, Joe. That's one of those where like I got something to say, but I don't want to say it. That's one of those I got something to say, but I ain't gonna say it. Okay, all right. That's what we doing. That's how we pond today. Yeah, that's interesting because look, I said it on the last show. I had thought that this class might be 3 running backs, but I hadn't factored in that Shamar Brown is still young, so it doesn't. What I'm saying, runner was it redshirt freshman, so it doesn't make sense to take 3. So I want to take that off the record, even though it's up there already. So it looks like it's 2, right? So you might have to. You might have to make choices, which is why maybe Mallory took the visit last week. This is the business of it, right? Like this is what we gonna be on the bad side of some shit and the good side of some shit. This is what it is. Maybe that's why Mallory was like, "Yeah, go ahead and take the." Maybe that's why they were like, "Yeah, cool, take the visit. Do your thing, player."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If that's what you feel. Make that. What you thinking?
Yeah, I would find it hard to believe that you're taking 3 high school running backs. You know what I mean? Especially with Shamar Brown, Jordan Lyles back. Fletch could mess around and come back. Who knows?
Yeah, if he doesn't have the season he wants to, he could 100% come back.
But let's say he doesn't, and then you have those 2, and you have Hellcat still, which we don't know.
Pringle.
And then you have Pringle, right? So
yeah.
Shit, you adding 3 more? I don't see that happening because Derek Cooper is in. Like, he's numero uno on the board.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then you have one of the other 2. So.
What if you? I know you have because you're a psychopath with this. Have you watched Jay Lamar's tape? I don't. What are you, fam? Like you're so obvious about some shit.
What you talking about? Just sip. I love water, man.
I know you. I get it. Yeah, I'm very hydrate. Hydrate is the key to life. Yeah. What'd you think of Jay Lamar's tape when you watched it? Because I know you have.
Yeah, man. He's very, very good. Good running back, man. Very. Very. Man.
I almost did a spit take live. I almost covered this whole wall behind me, fam. Just in straight.
Very, very
Jay
solid.
Lamar,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jay Lamar. Shout out to Poke in the chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Aren't his cousins on 2 of his cousins on the team?
Well, I don't know if they're blood. You know how we do. You know what I mean?
That's my cousins.
That's my cousin. You know what I mean? That's my bro. So
I
don't know if they're blood cousins, but apparently him and the linebacker.
Come on, Bonner. Come on, Bonner.
Like brothers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Him and Nikar are cool as well. So, but he still got to go to Georgia next week or this week.
Yep.
So
this week.
Who knows? You know what I mean? But I've watched this film, man. He's all right.
He's not too bad. Just understudied. He's not. You know what? He's all right.
He's solid.
He's solid.
Solid guy. Yeah.
All right. So it's like growing up, cousin. All right, not like blood cousin.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, Poke. Poke like Poke is a big ass Chat GPT. You know what I'm saying? Poke, let me get it in the comments.
Chat big as shit.
That's a big. That he needs his own warehouse for real. That's a different kind of supercomputer. Shout out to Poke, man. Congdon. What we got? We had. Linemen is pretty much done. What you thinking, Joe? You took. You know what I'm saying? You enjoyed your Sunday off. What you thinking right now? What's your vibe? And recruit.
I'm interested in the Asharri Charles thing because for a while he was crystal ball to Miami, and the thought was like he was the next guy to commit, but he hasn't yet. So I don't know, what's going on there. That linebacker's on campus now. The
Jermichael Garrett.
Jermichael Garrett's on campus now, man. I like his film. I like his film as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's happening there, man. I don't know. Is this a tryout or what?
So shout out to Through the Smoke. what they said, he's basically what it seems like. He's on campus today for the prospect camp. He's what seems to be camping for an official visit. Like if they watch him, they're gonna work him out. Yeah,
So
and
I would
say,
have to believe that if he's doing that,
yes,
and he gets an offer, he wants to be a can't. Like, why would you go through all that when you have other
big time offers,
committable offers?
He had he was committed to Auburn.
Correct.
Right, dropped it last week. Was supposed to come last week, just didn't work out logistically or whatever. Yeah, he's literally here today and might stay through the week if, again, this is, you know what I'm saying, if they give him the official visit.
So if he impresses today, his official visit starts tomorrow.
Basically. Yes. He's gonna welcome the OVs on Friday because he's already been here for 2 days.
That's wild.
Yeah. It's honestly like, and they said it on the pod for Through the Smoke, right? It's honestly unheard of, yo. Like, because like you don't have to do this. So he came down on his own dime, worked out for the staff, and like I didn't know this type of shit. I didn't know you could do this type of shit. I could understand that like from previous years, like before like film was a thing, where you had to go to camps and get seen and all that shit. But like to see it nowadays, that's some dope shit. Like you're like, because why would you do this if he has other programs, he has other offers that he could just take and commit to them, but he's coming here on his own, which is crazy.
Does he have a connection to Miami somehow?
Not that I saw or heard. I didn't read anything like that. He has family here or staff or anything from. I mean, hey, Poke, if you're still in the chat, where's Jermichael? Because I don't like typing during the show. Where's Jermichael Garrett from? Like what?
I believe he's from Alabama or down there somewhere. Because I can't remember who I was listening to. I apologize, but I heard someone saying that he's transferred around kind of different schools.
Okay, which is normal now.
So yeah, and there could be some issues, school issues, wise, with what's transferring, what classes transfer and all that. So
transcripts and shit, facts.
Yeah. So, but I definitely like his film though.
Yeah, he's impressive. Baton Rouge. There we go. Appreciate you, Pope. On you our guy with me in the chat. Appreciate you. All right, so yeah, Baton Rouge. Yeah, but that's dope though. Like that's some old school shit. Like that'd be cool with the commitment just because like he shows you he's willing to work. Like the mentality's there because he could have just gone to Auburn and gone about his day. And
I don't like. I love the game of. I don't care about compete. Like you can't tell me to not compete in something like ever, especially in football. Like when cats don't be at the combine, I'm not. Man, listen, I'm competing every single every drill, everything. Man, I don't care.
Agua, water is in Joe's cup.
Water, man. I know it may seem like something else, but it's water.
Just straight water. I'm saying with some ice. Yeah, man. All right, man. We got the small class of weekend visits. We didn't get a chance. Obviously, had the Sunday off. Some kind of ish hit the fan. Try not to curse. See, be professional. The Calvin Russell reaction. You've had some time to sit with it. Got to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Had some time to sit with it. I reacted differently on Sunday.
Everybody did. It's not just you.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was cool with like reading the text or whatever, like the transcript from Gabby's thing because he does that all the time. I'm like, all right, cool. Where I was like, all right, wasn't a fan of that, but it could we talked about it could be just not a speaker, doesn't like, doesn't like the interview shit. But then watched Wagner on Sunday right before the show, and he was like, yeah, I can see him committing to LSU. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Like, I'm not breaking any news. That shit's out there. That's been there since Sunday morning. So then I was like, then that just became that. I was like, yo, what the? Like, it's not even a him thing though. Like, it's really not. Like, Calvin Russell could do whatever. Any player could do whatever they want to do. It's just like, why does Miami keep missing, allegedly, possibly, and you know what I'm saying, year over year, keep missing on this type of player?
Yeah. I don't take the comments. We talked about it earlier. I don't take the comments like that. I just take the comments as he's been on campus mad times. He's from Miami. He knows the area back and forth. He didn't see anything that he hasn't seen already out here in Miami, actually. So I didn't expect. And again, he doesn't talk like that about nobody. Like he's very even keeled. So he don't talk like that about anybody, man. You know, so he may be favoring LSU. But again, where he commits to on his birthday, I think that's when he's committing, or his mother's birthday, whatever, somebody's birthday.
I think it's his mother's birthday.
Where he commits to verbally has nothing to do with December, man. All that can happen during the season. If LSU has another mediocre season, who knows what's going to happen? Who knows if Brian Kelly going to be around? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that's true.
It's whatever. Even if that's the case. And I don't know that he's going to LSU. I don't know.
We don't know. We have no.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I don't think the comments are out. I don't think the comments mean, yo, I can't. I'm cool on Miami. I'm strict. Nah, I don't think that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I didn't think it meant that. Like I said, like it was just like, yo, like, that thing, like with DJ Pickett of last year. And then also thinking about it even after the show, is like every player isn't the same. Just because they're ranked, the number one player or whatever, like they're not the same person. Like they have different, like different reasons or different wants for their college career and whatever that is. So it's not like, oh, you missed on this number one player, so when you miss on the next one, it's the same case. Nah, fam. It's a different situation year over year. I am curious though. I don't know. Do you know if LSU offered on basketball? Because he does allegedly want to play both sports.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. And I'm sure they will do whatever they need to do. You know what I mean? So Brian Kelly will do what he needs to do, even if it means, talking like a fake Cajun dude. He'll do that. Yeah.
Should get you automatically like
he's
uninvited to everything, dog. Like how when you just pull up fake.
Yeah, he's Drake with the accents.
He's Drake with the accents. Yeah. I wish we could start talking this clip shit because I haven't stopped listening to the new song they just dropped.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I don't know. Fam, it's been like I feel like we just started talking about the official visits and we're at the last weekend.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Look at all the players that have come through. I think it's like 17 players, almost 17 players every weekend was at 34, 51. And then like it's like over 60 players have come through in a month. And all of them start dropping their commits in the next couple weeks, like the next month and a half.
Yeah.
I think you brought this up in our group chat, so I'm gonna just bring it up on the show. Who are you thinking? What's your vibe? What you think?
So let's go position by position, right? So
okay, let's do it.
We have a quarterback already, obviously. Salute to Darion Coleman at the Elite 11. Showing off right now.
Yep.
Hopefully he gets busy, man, and brings that thing home. At running back, I think we land Derek Cooper and Jay Lamar.
Yeah.
At receiver.
Now wait, hold on. Wait 1 second. Wait. How many do you think? I think the better question is, let's say if our class is 30, right? If we have a class of 30, because when ACC goes to 105, 30 commits. Right? how many receivers, because we already got 6, right? We're waiting on. Don't know if when what Brett Kolajay's timeline is. I haven't seen anything today. I don't know if he dropped.
Linemen.
Yeah,
You talking about?
like, right,
You said
like
receivers.
yeah.
So what are we talking about?
No, we're
Receivers?
staying on receivers, but I'm saying
Okay.
because we're counting in our class, we already got 6 or 7 O-line, right? We got counting our commits, whatever. I think we're at like 13 or something like that. So if we're taking 30, how many receivers do you think Miami should and will take? I guess.
I think Miami takes 4.
Okay.
And I think you get, or your hope is Tristan Keys, Calvin Russell, Spafford, Lopez, and the big kid from Tennessee that's from North Carolina. I forgot his name. That's committed
Tyron
to
Evans.
See, Tyron Evans.
Yeah. Right down the road from you too, Huff. Plays that Huff.
Huff, man, yeah.
Yeah.
But in reality,
that's 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those are the ones right there, right?
Yeah, the dream. Yeah.
In reality, I think I think they get Tristan Keys, Jasen Lopez, and Tyron Evans.
So you think they only get 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Wiley's in the building.
Wiley,
Appreciate
what
you,
up,
sir.
brother? How you doing?
Hope all is well, man.
Yes,
hope
sir.
all is great.
Yes,
hope all is fantastic. You know what I'm saying? We gotta link up soon, Mr.
Rocky,
Wiley. We gotta chop it up, man. Don't know if you have Twitter, but hit us up. We'd love to just chop it up with you, man. You good people. Salute to you. Salute to Rocky in the building. Hey, Rocky, where was you at, man? We was worried in the chat. Our regulars, you know what I'm saying, our day ones weren't in the building. Appreciate you. All right. Yeah. I think I'm with you on that 3. I think a 4th pops up late. I don't know who that is yet. And I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who's gonna do it. I don't know. But yeah, I just don't see Russell in it. I personally don't.
Yeah, I won't either way. I won't be surprised either way. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
if he goes somewhere else, I won't be. I think, on July 5th, he may shock the world. He may.
Yeah,
he may pull
he
up.
could.
He may shock the world.
There's things we talked about, right? Like, do we talk about offline that don't want to say on here? But like, I think it's just don't let anybody know how you're moving, and let everybody think, because everybody was the day of Jackson Catwell, right? Till 2-3 hours before, it was like, it was Georgia. Wrap it up, B. It's Georgia. It's done. Let's call it a day. Yep. And then 2 hours before, it's Miami. So it's literally to the last minute. You never know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
All right. So you got. All right, I'm with you on that. I would love Lopez to be in this class. I would love Lopez. I just putting him with Spafford this weekend is kind of making me question like why that is. But it's not for me to know. I've never had a conversation with these young men. They could have been totally cool with it. Like we just making some fan-sided perspective comments. All right. So then you got tight end.
Yeah.
Izzy Briggs, right?
Izzy. Yep.
Izzy.
That's it.
Izzy's. That's it. You don't think anybody else?
That's it,
need it, right? Because I think
you got Lofton, you got the young boy.
You still got Jackson Carver that's taking the season off
on the field. The young
Brock
Shot, yeah.
And that other 6'8" tight end that they got last year.
Owen Reskovich, son.
Yeah, that's another one though. That's the walk-on. That's not even
forgetting about him though.
Yeah, there's that other 6'8" tight end. That's a problem that I can't remember the name of. Like
Owen Reskovich. Yeah.
Michael
O-line. Oh my bad.
Yeah, Michael says when DC when Darian Coleman wins the Elite 11, we'll be going crazy to join them at the U. Yo, that ball flies off his arm, yo. Like that shit is stupid. That shit is crazy. But I didn't. I'm gonna leave Andrew Evans alone. I'm gonna let him live. Let him do his thing with that. You know, so what if he got 2 hairlines? I'm not saying nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Let him live. He wants to rate it how he wants to rate it. He does what he wants. All right.
Yeah,
let's go O-line.
Just Collaget, man. That's who's left. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. You wrap that up and you outside. Like you wrap that up and you are outside. You have your next wave. You know what I mean? You got your next wave, man. Cantwell, Congdon, Irvin.
Shout out to his 4-star. Yeah.
Yeah. JJ Sparks.
Reese Woodrow. Yeah.
And Collaget. And then you got the young boy, you got SJ.
SJ, you got Max. You got Max Buchanan, right?
Yeah, man. You outside.
You got Jaden Wilkerson.
Yeah.
You still have Minaya. You know what I'm saying? But there's Sampson. You know, you still got bodies in that room. Like it's not like we took years off. You know what I'm saying? We're like, we're not recruiting on linemen. We took 4 to 5 every year. Still, it just wasn't 2022 with the Sampson year, Sampson and CC year. But we've still been getting them boys, man.
Yeah, D-line. JJ going to Texas this week, man.
I don't like it.
But
I don't like it at all.
But I feel like everybody talking about money. Yeah, I feel like he getting a bag to go on this OV.
Yeah.
Not gonna turn it down. It's a free trip to Austin. Get to chill. You get the bag. You get to rev up the Porsche or whatever they got on the field.
Lambos.
You get to rev them up. Yeah, come home, man, and come to Miami, man. I think JJ.
I'll tell you right now. I'm 17. If I'm 16, 17 years old, I'm taking every trip to experience all of that.
Man. I'm telling my school, because I already know where I'm going. Telling my school, come on, son. I got you. We good. We good money. Don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm going on these visits. Yep. I'm going to spit some game in people's ear. And I'm collecting this visit money.
Yeah. I'm driving these cars that I'll never see again. You know what I'm saying? Till I make it to I'm experiencing.
Don't even worry about me, baby. Yeah.
We good money. I'll see you in December.
Let me know what let me know what weekend I need to be there, man. That's it. Let me know what weekend you need me.
Tell me what time my flight is, and we good money. Don't even worry about me.
Don't worry about me.
We good money over here. All right, so JJ's taking his visit to Texas. For some reason, stopped at Tallahassee.
I don't know why he did that.
That's probably just a short. It's probably a shorter, and a shorter flight, right? Like I think Tallahassee regional flight straight to Dallas. So you know what I'm saying, to Austin.
Yeah. Enjoy your visits.
That's true. And just because you don't mean you come in. Exactly. Take all the visits, yo. Take all of them. All of them. I think it's like 6. Do them all. Do midweek visits.
Enjoy
Tuesday
yourself,
visit.
Yeah.
What? Talk absolutely, man. Do every visit. Have a ball, yo. I would take this. I would take this. Yes. I would. Yes. 100%. I'll take that Hawaii visit. We offered a Hawaii player. You know what I'm saying? Back to my old stomping grounds. When I was out there, I was out there in Mililani. Shout out to the young man. Got his Miami visit or Miami offer. That's dope.
Yeah, Rocky. I don't think we getting Lamar Brown, man. I think that's it was cool to dream a little bit, but I think. But listen, again, man.
Never know.
You don't know, bro. I think he genuinely loves Miami on some real shit. I think he genuinely loves it, but whatever. But I think JJ, we already got Bacon in the fold.
Yep.
I think we still on Asharri Charles. The Anthony Tank Jones thing, I think that I don't know about that. So
keep smacking shit out of my mic. From Venice, Asharri Charles is Venice, out of Venice, Florida, 6'2", 235. So he's an edge. 6'2", 235 is crazy. Yeah, man. Was it 25th ranked edge in the state, 194th ranked player? Yeah, man. That's we'll see what happens with that. But yeah. So you thinking JJ? All right, let's go DTs. If you had your own crystal ball, what are you thinking on DTs?
Excuse me.
That's
yeah, JJ.
That's it?
Yeah, we already got Tyson Bacon and Tyson Bacon. He probably gonna play DT.
Yep, and JJ.
And JJ, yeah.
Edges?
Asharri Charles, if he's a take.
I think we take like 3 or 4 edges.
I don't think. Who else is there?
You got the Daniel Norman kid, local product.
Oh, man. Yeah,
solid. Just going off the visits, not so much who they've offered overall. I'm thinking Daniel Norman. I'm thinking they take 3. I think a minimum of 3 just for the wave, but I don't know. Those are the 2 that pop into my head.
Yeah, I don't know if they're just gonna take, just to be taken.
No, they're not at that. No, they don't.
Because you had a wave at edge, like you have a wave of edges. You got Malik Bryant, you got Lightfoot, you got
third.
You got third.
You got Hayden Lowe.
You got Pickett still. You got edges like crazy. So
I think I might, before I crash out, I'm just gonna go ahead and delete that. I'm not today.
Blunt. We always forget about Blunt. Damn, I always forget about Armando.
Always forget about Blunt.
Yeah,
crazy. Man. Yeah, the edges got to be something because they got to be ready to come in because there's 8 to 10 and oh yeah, there you go. Thank you, Cristoforo. Bryce Perry, right?
Yeah, I don't think he ends up in this class.
BP Dub, another undersized edge too. So you got to get a little bit, wish it was a little bit taller. All right, we looking corners. I mean, seatbelt. You want to go straight? Yeah, I mean, got your number. Got your numero uno. Got your numero uno. Jordan.
Yeah. Jordan Campbell's in the mix. He's that's my guy. You know what I mean? Who? Corey Moss. Corey Moss. High school.
Possibly sneaking the mix. All 4 power schools.
6'6",
270. Ooh, that's nasty.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm about to pull that up as you say it, my brother.
Yeah, we got Jermichael Garrett on campus now. I think if he's, if he gets the green light, I think he's in the class. Definitely.
Yeah. 100%. Can't pull nothing up on him. I got nothing. Daryl Cannon says nobody knows until Mario puts some loafers on. I think the loafers have been out all month. I don't think he was outside with sneakers. If you're talking about in-season visits, in-home visits and stuff like that, that's when the new ones really come out. But they've been out. New guy visiting this weekend on linebacker. Yeah, we got Where was it? My fault. Pull it up right now. So we got go back through the visits this week. Let's see here. Yeah, Devonte Anderson. I mean, I don't know any of these names. I'm not even gonna hold you. And Deon Forkpa. Okay, I bet he's a sleeper. All right. 6'6", is crazy.
I don't see how this shit. That's not sleeping. That's wide awake.
That's a giant. The thing is, he has been sleeping because That's I'm saying that growth stretch was crazy. 6'6" is insane, fam. Yeah, I don't know. Linebackers is that Rutgers commit, right? Isn't there a Rutgers commit?
Yeah, that's who's on campus. He's on campus this weekend, I believe.
Yeah.
In the secondary,
Got Wyman, seatbelt.
We got our peoples. We still, I don't think, like, if we looking at Smoke from Charlotte, Huff, I don't think he's in this class.
Mm-hmm.
Chauncey Kennan is crystal ball to Florida State for some odd reason. I don't understand why that.
I don't get that at all.
That would be. That's it. That's all the Blake Stewart kid, the safety from Georgia.
Yeah.
I think that's a possibility. I think that's a real possibility. He's in this class, but I think he's going to Georgia this weekend.
Yep. He is.
So who knows?
Yes, yeah, so now we're on
Devin Jackson. Yeah, Devin Jackson. Yeah. I think that could be a
right now we only have two commits. Yeah, we only got two commits, Wyman and Waters. Defensive backfield. So yeah. We shall see, man. A little bit. Cody. Appreciate you, Cody King. Hope you're good, my brother. That's my guy. Shot Town Kings is Justin Edwards.
Yeah.
Just still tripping out. I still don't understand the Spafford Lopez visits together. I don't know. I'm still going back off that. Like I would have liked them maybe Lopez with Darian Coleman that weekend. You know what I'm saying? But again, you never know how things are scheduled. Cali's a crazy flight to Miami. So, trying to make sure.
And you got him on the last weekend, man. That can be a plus. You got them both on the last weekend.
You get the last word.
You get the last word.
You get the last word.
Yep.
He would be a flip because it's not like he has to do a commitment ceremony because he's already Vance Spafford's already committed to Georgia. Jasen Lopez isn't committed anywhere. I don't know if he's dropped. I think he's at Shaman now, right? So he has to commit somewhere before the season. That's how, I'm saying, that's how they like to do it there. So we'll see, man.
And he might, his CJ Bailey is at NC State, man. So I think they probably played together for a brief time, maybe.
Maybe, unless he transferred. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't follow high school transfers.
Yeah.
So I couldn't tell you if Jasen Lopez transferred in from somewhere and he played somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like how Jordan Campbell transferred or how JJ transferred from like Fort Myers area to Northwestern. So I'm not up. I'm not up on my high school transfers.
Yeah.
But yeah, they might have played together. We are back tonight in exactly almost an hour on For the Culture. Joey, you got anything else before we get up out of here?
Nah, man. Listen, we got a lot of topics to talk about on For the Culture, man. Stop by there, holla at us, and listen, man. Merch. The season is coming up. You want to get your merch, man. You see it. You see it here.
Facts. Hold on. I got you.
That high quality merch, man. That good merch. We got the Legend line we've been dropping this Friday. So it's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Friday. Damn, tomorrow only Thursday, son.
Tomorrow only Thursday, though.
Friday, we're gonna drop another one. And the fans voted on who we dropping. So
all right,
we're gonna drop another one.
Let me go ahead and just remove that.
What happened, sir? What is
I don't have time for it, dog. I'm not. I'm gonna crash it. Like that's not a real person. Don't worry about it. It's over. It's washed out.
Yeah, I
cleaned that out. Yeah. No, I removed it. Shot-Town King says, not saying this will happen, but if you had a choice between Russell and Keys in this wide receiver class or Brown or JJ for DT, what class you taking? And he'll be. Well, you can have to rewatch for the culture.
Listen, for the culture show. Yeah, for me, I would take the DTs.
Yes.
Brown and JJ, man. The receivers. I mean, we ain't had those caliber of receivers in a while, so I ain't missing nothing. You know what I mean? We'll figure it out.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll figure it out. But DTs, you have that type of class. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll take the DTs.
Yeah,
I'll take the DTs.
So
yeah, it has been a long time since we've had those
Devonte
class of wide receiver.
Okay. Oh yeah, I heard
Those
that
class
name. Kevin, I heard that name.
Yeah, we know I've seen the name before.
Yeah.
All right, man. I got nothing else, Joey. You got something? That's it. We good, right? We'll be back on For the Culture at 7:45.
We're gonna be on the Flow Network. Yeah, man. So
y'all holler. We be good, man. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you at. Hope you're having a great day, man. Peace.
Thanks for watching. You heard. Thanks for listening. We appreciate y'all. You already know every Wednesday, 6 o'clock. You already know every Sunday, right on time. You already